Hi everyone, this is Meg Sharp. Yes, I am a personal trainer, but more importantly, I am a real person in a real kitchen with real kids and real challenges. I just got off of my spin bike. It was a great 22-minute workout. It's really all that I had time for today because I did want to take a few moments to come and connect with you here. I love how much people are cycling and running and walking. Inside, outside, all of it is amazing. It's so good for your heart, it's so good for your body and your spirit. The challenge is that, especially with the cycling and the running, a lot of those strength positions, those mechanical positions, create postures that encourage the shoulder to come forward a little bit, sometimes elevate a tiny bit, right? This posture is not great. It's a posture that you have when you're seated over your computer all day long. It also tends to create tension through the hip flexors, through the pelvis, which means that our butts don't fire as well and our bums are so important for stability, strength, important for ensuring that our low back doesn't suffer more than it needs to. So we're going to take a quick moment right now before we make our recovery smoothie, before we jump in the shower, and we're going to do a little bit of mobility and stability work, specifically for those of you that are cycling, running, walking a whole lot. I'm in my kitchen, I've got a tea towel. I also have an empty wine glass behind me from last night. That's all good. You are going to draw the shoulders down and back. So draw those shoulders down and back. You're just grabbing the tea towel behind you right now. Nothing too exciting happening there. As you draw those shoulders down and back, I want you to be aware of the pelvis wanting to tilt back a little bit more. Do you notice that? So the low back wants to arch when the thoracic spine arches a little bit. So as I move from more of an anterior position with the shoulders and the head, when I go to stack them back, it's almost like my tailbone wants to join in on the fun, right? It wants to tilt back as well. So you're going to keep those shoulders down and back, keep that head nice and long, but then you're going to flex your bum, you're going to spread your toes into the floor, flex your bum, flex your abs. So now do you see how I'm nice and stacked all the way up, nice and tall? With this towel, again, draw those shoulders down and back. I now want you to pull the towel apart, almost as if you're trying to rip it. So pull that towel apart, keep pulling down and back, take a nice deep breath in. As you continue to pull apart, I just want you to reach the hands a little bit up and back. And then take a nice deep breath in, pull the towel apart, reach the hands back and up. We're going to do 8 more like that. Again, nice deep breath in, pull the towel apart, reach it back. Do you feel those shoulders firing through the back of the shoulders, hopefully in between the shoulder blades? Of course, still nice gentle firing through the abs and through the glutes. And I've got my feet right down into the ground. I'm spreading my toes, working on that stability through the ankles and the feet as well. As always, I always do this. I've lost count, but let's do another 3 together. So extend back, 3, and last 2. Pull the towel apart, extend back, 2, and last 1. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go into those hips. We're going to continue to address the shoulders, this time with a little bit of an overhead extension, and I want to actively lengthen through that hip flexor and activate through the glutes. Because right, if I'm strong and stable in this position, I need my glutes and abs to fire, and I need a bit more mobility through that pelvis, through that hip flexor. So I'm going to step back. I'm going to take my time just for a moment and talk you through this. Into a reverse lunge. What a lot of people miss when they go into a reverse lunge is they put all their weight through the front leg, right? So it's all about working this front leg nice and strong. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's great. Protects the knee, you push through the heel. This is all awesome. There is also another way of using this exercise where we take maybe 30% of our energy and we transfer it into the back leg through the pelvis. So bear with me for a moment. So if I tuck my pelvis under, stretch through the hip flexor on the back leg, and I can use the counter for balance, by the way, if you need it here. Tuck the hip under, flex the glute of the back leg, stretch gently through the hip flexor in the back leg, as I come down and control that knee dropping towards the ground. First of all, it transfers my weight back a little bit, takes pressure out of the kneecap, but it also works on eccentrically loading that back leg. I open up through that hip flexor, flex through that bum, and work on a more neutral position for that pelvis. Nice, strong activation at the top. I flex through the bum and exhale. I'd like you to exhale if you can as you come down, so the emphasis is on the way down. So nice deep breath in. Exhale as you come down for 3. Full flexion at the top. 2. And last 1. Okay, so let's flip around. We're going to go into the other leg. Please feel free to use the counter to help you balance. It can be a tough one. But if you feel good in that position, the second thing to add on is that active shoulder extension. So this time I've got my left leg forward and my right leg is back. Again, I'm going to tuck that pelvis under, lots of energy through that back leg. Nice deep breath in and exhale as I come down. Shoulders are down nice and low. I'm not allowing them to elevate. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. Start to exhale. Tuck the pelvis under. Control the knee dropping down. Breathe in. Let's do 6 more on this side. Last 6. Deep breath in. And 5. Excellent. Last 4. Extend back. Control that back leg. I'm going to shift myself back a little bit more. 3. Excellent. Last 2. Nice big toes on the floor. Deep breath in. And last 1. And let it go. Fantastic. So 2 quick exercises. Those help counterbalance that cycling, counterbalance that time on the computer hunched over. Fantastic postural muscles that address both mobility and stability of the back of the shoulder. So really getting those shoulders back and stable and getting those hips up and through, activating the glutes, the abs, opening up through those tight hip flexors. From my kitchen to your home, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.